Framing Hunter Biden. Asha Rangappa has a great piece over at asharangappa.substack.com titled Framing Hunter Biden about, basically what this whole thing is about. For those of us who haven't been paying attention or haven't been taking it seriously, as I said, we're going to soon start hearing all about this. So I just thought I'd fill you in. This all started out when a laptop was delivered to a computer repair guy. This is in April of 2019. A man dropped off 3 laptops at a computer repair shop in Delaware owned by a man named John Paul Mack. John Paul Mack Isaac. And John Paul Mack Isaac, it was signed for by so-called Hunter Biden, but he can't positively identify the man who dropped it off because he's legally blind, this computer repairman. And nobody ever picked up the computers. And so John Paul Mack Isaac looked at one of them and said, oh, gee, look at this. There's information in here from the vice president, Joe Biden, and corresponding with his son. And so he called the FBI. The FBI collected the laptop. Months passed, nothing happened. So then John Paul Mack Isaac reaches out to Jim Jordan and Lindsey Graham. They didn't respond. So then he reaches out to Rudy Giuliani, and Giuliani's lawyer, Robert Costello, says, hey, gimme. So he made several copies. He cloned the hard drive and gave them to Costello, and Costello shared it with Giuliani, who shared it with Steve Bannon. Now, by this point in time, this hard drive has been cloned over and over, and pieces of it have been pulled out and whatnot, and there's all this weird stuff going on. So anyhow, the basic argument that they're making is, number one, that when Biden was vice president, he was pressuring Ukraine to help out a Ukrainian company, Burisma, that had Hunter on its board of directors, and that he profited financially, that Joe Biden profited financially from Hunter Biden deals in China. That second charge is based on one single email that has a PDF attached to it that was created 3 months after the email was sent, which makes you kind of wonder. The first claim is based on a so-called smoking gun email from an advisor to Burisma's board in which he thanks Hunter for introducing him to his father. That's it. I mean, there's like very much no there. And, they've built this whole entire narrative out of this that Biden was making money on this stuff. There's absolutely no evidence of that whatsoever. That Hunter Biden was being corrupt. Well, he probably shouldn't have taken big bucks to be on the board of a Ukrainian natural gas company. But, it happens all the time. I mean, Don Trump Jr. It literally happens all the time. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys try to turn this into something. I'll pick up your calls after the break.